Hi Sagittarius, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you a mid-July money and career tarot reading. Meant to be quite simplistic, but in this moment I do want to remind you to go ahead and like the video. Do leave me a comment about your situation down below, how it resonates, or some emojis, and do subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. But more importantly, when meditating on your energy overall for the reading, the message that came through was, this will shock you. This will shock you. And so this should be interesting. As we shift things on over, we're going to do some shuffling to pull from the Light Seers Tarot deck. But keep in mind, general mid-month money and career read for the sign of Sagittarius. So take what resonates, leave a dozen for somebody else. If you're here to hear about a Sag in your life, of course, you're more than welcome to join. And make sure to check out your other placements within your chart for more messages. But let's see here. And I'm also accepting requests for personal readings at this time. Don't forget to head down below where you'll see all the information in my email, and I'll get that started for you. All right? For our lovely Sagittariuses, thank you, Spirit. Mid-July, money and career for Sag. Ooh. I'm already feeling that this abundance flowing in, or that will be soon, will shock the hell out of you. Excuse my language. Okay, we're aiming for 6. What else do we have for our lovely Sagittarius' mid-July money and career? Bonus card over here. Okay, interesting. You might find that in the recent past, or maybe up until, I want to say, the near future, you've been stressing over your finances a bit too much, right? But Spirit is trying to get you to this 9 of Cups way of being, where you're jumping for joy, where, if I could hold it, where you're ecstatic about your success, about your financial situation, and reminding you that everything's going to improve down the line. But then with the Ace of Swords, you find yourself more than overthinking everything, right? Finding that your mind is racing and racing and racing about your financial choices, about your job, about your career situation in general. And Spirit saying, well, don't overthink the financial decisions you have on the horizon. Trust and believe that you have the answers within. Gotta trust the intuition. Ace of Cups. Oh man, it's like a beautiful slap in the face, or just kind of someone just pops up in front of you. The abundance that pours in, whether some of you it's a job that you're needing to acquire at this time, or simply I almost said rainfall, a windfall of money. Feeling like your finances are starting to kind of pour in different ways. Being like, oh, well, there's a surprise check, or there's a surprise amount of money. Oh, you forgot to pay me back? Okay, great. Feeling like things are just shocking you left and right, but in a good way. Feeling like in the past it's always been a disappointing or a frustrating shock. And it's like, well, here we go. This is good. This is go. Let my cup overflow for once, or let it continue to overflow. I deserve this. I've been putting in the hard work, or it's just well overdue in general. And I'm hearing now we're moving on, and whether that means we're moving on from the card, I feel like it's more so we're moving on from past struggles, past difficulties, allowing the cup to overflow as it's deserved, right? Remembering that things are aligning as I'm being drawn to the hands. Things are beginning to fall into place as they're meant to, you know? Don't stop putting in the effort. Don't stop doing what you need to when it comes to your career and the financial choices and decisions you have to make moving forward. But just utilize all of this abundance flowing and that's shocking the hell out of you as a beautiful reminder of what you deserve and what's ahead. All right? Things are changing. Page of Swords. Again, messages will come in from Spirit, from the universe, to remind you that you are on the right track, or that things are going to work out and pan out for you, that you deserve financial success and career success as well. But also this is now coming through as, excuse me, as I get distracted. You might find that certain messages are distracting you at work. People texting you or emailing you, and it's just like, oh, this isn't helpful. I'm trying to focus, right? Feeling like some of you will receive a message that you've been looking for in regards to a new job once again, or a message in regards to a promotion, or a loan that you've been looking to acquire, certain financial decisions wrapped up in needing someone to accept you or respond, and some financial decisions like getting a place of residence, in all of which feels on the good end. As some of you gaining knowledge about the future of your situation and it making you smile from ear to ear, making you feel uplifted. It's like as I made my way through the fire signs, I just felt more uplifted, more alive in your reading. Your energy is beautiful, and I feel like that's radiating, attracting more people, more opportunities, more, you're trying to absorb more knowledge about what you're doing for work or what you look to aspire to do, and it's all starting to happen for you. Beautiful. Queen of Wands. And all of which just leaves you happy. You can see the expression in this card, leaves you ecstatic, passionate about what's ahead, about what you have at hand. Even just feeling kind of passionately creative about finding sort of solutions to little issues or obstacles that pop up. Being like, damn, I should have approached this and that like this in the past. Now I get it, right? And it all has to do a lot with your mindset or your way of approaching things, with certain forms of abundance, once again, and the knowledge and all of which leading you to this way of being. It just feeling as if, again, excuse me, you could feel just so passionate and on fire that you're lighting the way for others, or you're just going on rants, or need to kind of slow it down a little bit so that those you're communicating with, especially in business meetings and deals, can grasp what you're trying to communicate in an effective way. But it's just this very confident sort of, I got this. Yes, I finally feel good about the future of my career, about the future of my finances. It's going to work out. You're glowing, you're radiating. And people will notice that. Trust and believe. And you might find that with all these candles, a lot of people around you are, again, noticing you. It might feel like you're helping a lot of people without meaning to, or you're sort of just showing them how to go about things. And it's like, what can I say? The leader in me is emerging, coming to be. Moving on, we have the Magician. You'll find Spirit in the universe pushing you to focus on your mindset, and how these days moving forward, you're going to start to manifest more and more success, more forms of abundance, and how in the past, at times, you would focus on the past too much, or focus on how things could pan out in a negative way, right? Or what could go wrong, and you would manifest that as well. And feeling as if you've been working on those habits so well recently, so often, and that things are starting to work out. And it's very much kind of the feeling from the Aries reading, where your hard work's just starting to pay off. Pay attention to your mind, pay attention to the signs and synchronicities, as Spirit in the universe reminds you everything's freaking possible for you at this time, as a Sagittarius, right? As you continue to manifest more and more abundance, and being like, well, my cup's already kind of overflowing at this point, as my finances feel good and my career's starting to pan out. But I'll take any more forms. It's fine. I'll make rum. I can get another cup. Or a couple cups for some of you. As things continue to align and fall into place, you find yourself either being able to take more time to spend with your family due to things kind of working out, or more money, being able to take a vacation, or just thinking thoroughly about how the successes and abundance that's coming to be for you, and the two categories we're speaking upon, are allowing you to help those you care most about, or to start a family, or to buy a house, right? Or it's just feeling like it's all bringing you a new sense of happiness. And Spirit's saying you deserve it. You absolutely deserve it, right? And you'll find that at times the messages from your family, your friends, acquaintances do distract you once again while working. But at times it's a good distraction, feeling like your guides did kind of to force them or get them to message you in one way, shape, or form, or call you to kind of take you away from slipping back to an old habit, or from making a decision in that moment, given you need to kind of rethink it. Feeling like at times when you're trying to get your voice out there as well in work, you are overshadowed by a lot of background noise or the people who are louder. And Spirit's saying, don't necessarily try to overpower that, right? Trust in the power of your voice, in what you have to say, in the quality of your work. Let it speak for itself. Interesting. We're moving on to the last and final card, the Knight of Cups. Feeling as if you, oh, I'm hearing this is someone else. Feeling as if you deserve all of the people rushing in, you know, someone coming in to thank you for your work or to thank you for all that you did for them in regards to their career situation, their finances, right? A thank you coming through in a raise or a promotion or simply a form of finances. Yes, I deserve this. Yes, you deserve this. Feeling like, you know, I can spread the goods, I can spread the luck, the happiness, right? Feeling as if once again you're lighting the way for others, showing them how it's done in one way, shape, or form, getting your voice out there and being like, you can be creative, you can enjoy yourself, and you can be successful in the end. You know, I'm a work in progress. You can see that, right? It hasn't always been easy for me. It hasn't always been successful, but I'm getting there, right? And feeling like all of which is shocking you to the max while you shock others around you. And it's like, see, I got it going on. I'm a Sagittarius. All right, my friends, so I hope this reading was truly helpful. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And don't forget to email me about booking a personal reading. Wishing you nothing but the best at this time, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Sagittarius.